just say go live twice, and it pisses me off. Anyway, here we are. We're live now. Jackal dropped out. He'll probably be back. Anyway, gentlemen, this is a shit show. Hope you like.
What was that?
I hope you like the thumbnail.
Hedgehog riding a rocket, shooting a shotgun.
Riding space. The starship. That's what he's writing.
Hey, if it works.
With a double barrel shotgun. Of course, it's still not a side by side, even though I told them specifically a side by side stagecoach. No, they give me an over and under that doesn't look right. Yeah, whatever. Fuck it. Don't care. Anyway, welcome, gentlemen.
Okay, Tommy, you're gonna laugh at this. As you were talking just now, I was repositioning in my chair, and my furry little insurgent that lives with me decided to reach up and start pawing at the bottom of my foot, and I had no idea she was down there.
He's like, hey, what are you doing, man?
I was almost like, what the fuck?
Oops, sorry. Sorry, sweetie.
Oh, God. I know not everyone in our group is a big fan of cats, and I can understand why. Mm-hmm. But honestly, for me, they're better than dogs, typically speaking. But
not everyone's a dog person. Not everyone's a cat person.
Exactly.
Some people are prairie dog people. I've seen lots of those, and they're kind of funny. Those prairie dogs, especially when they do the woohoo.
Personally, I rather. If it wasn't for the fact that it would be such a pain to get the necessary licensing, I would consider a squirrel or a raccoon. Because those are supposed to be both incredibly smart little critters that make for really good companions when you get them trained properly.
Well, they're going to make your life a living hell while you're training them, too.
Well, Tommy, what doesn't make your life a living hell when you're training it?
True. Nothing that's worth having is not without work.
And well, that actually leads to where this joke was going. Even relationships are that way. If you want it to last and you want it to actually be something, both parties have to be really invested in making it work.
We ain't gonna get into that shit tonight.
I know. I'm just pointing it out. That's all it was. Pointing out, nothing more, nothing less.
Now, to be fair, no, not the Letterkenny's bullshit. I did consider putting the girlfriend riding the rocket with me as the hedgehog. So cute Latina chick on the back of the rocket with me. But no.
And on that note, I'm going to be putting away the brass scorpion that I've been working on the last couple of hours because I'm not going to be able to do any kind of fine detail work while laughing my ass off with you.
I got to figure out how to put her big ass back tattoo Brahma that she's got a Brahma back tattoo.
Well, I'm gonna ask you a silly question, Tommy.
Mm-hmm.
Have you considered an animal avatar for her? Because you know that would
definitely it isn't the element. I don't even know why she went with the Brahma other than she thought it was cool.
But what I was going to say in conjunction with that question, you got to admit, with you being a hedgehog, it would only make sense for her to be some other cute little critter.
True. Definitely not a prairie dog, though.
Yeah, and we can't go with a squirrel because we don't want to take Outlaw's thunder.
No, well, the squirrel is just too psychotic anyway.
Don't want to go with a raccoon because those guys have too much of a reputation behind them.
Well, have you ever watched KLR?
What's KLR?
KLR, it's they do animal voiceovers.
I don't think I've ever even heard of that, Tommy.
Okay, when you get off of here and you get some free time later on, look up KLR and look for the Raccoon Federation. That's one of his tropes.
Now, I will be honest with you. a couple of years ago when when everyone was up in arms over that raccoon and squirrel that were killed in New York.
Mm.
I did try coming up with a few little AI images, memes, whatever you would want to call it, for something I was calling as an experiment the Critter Defense Force.
Yeah.
Basically, all sorts of little woodland critters and neighborhood critters, cats, dogs, the whole 9 yards. Think a hybrid between Over the Hedge and what G.I. Joe would be if they were doing it purely kid friendly.
Okay.
So,
No.
for example, squirrels riding elk with slingshots on the antlers, launching things at people.
Right. No, the KLR Raccoon Federation has been fighting the cats and the dogs, and the cats have their own confederation, and so do the dogs, and they're always trying to get the raccoons are the ones that are like the Russians. They're always trying to get the cats to side with them, and then when the cats won't side with them, they steal their cat food and eat it all.
Yeah, that does sound like it'd be kind of humorous.
It is humorous. It's actually quite entertaining, especially because the raccoons always get caught in some stupid garbage heist.
I don't remember the engineer's name, but there's this one engineer, I think it was Todd Roper or something like that, who for 3 years in a row he made a massive backyard obstacle course that the squirrels.
Oh, the squirrel, yeah.
Yeah, he did the Squirrel Olympics for a couple of years.
It's not Roper, yeah.
And
he's the one that did the glitter bombs too.
Yeah, those were hilarious videos.
Oh yeah,
especially his commentary on them.
Well, in the squirrel, he didn't hurt the squirrels; he just made them work.
Oh yeah.
No, those are pretty funny. It's not it might be Roper, but it's not Todd. I can't remember his name.
Yeah, he was the guy that would join on with the individuals from Trinity Media to do the glitter bombs to torment scammers.
Yep, or the Porch Pirates, or
what I originally watched for was the stuff that they would send over to India to get justice.
What? Calliope failed Google's human test. How does that even happen?
What the hell?
No.
Okay, so
no.
Okay, hang on. Calliope failed the human test. Does that mean we've been dealing with an AI calling itself Calliope for the last bit of time?
Or superhuman.
You
remember, I got her kicking freaking polar bear in the teeth, dude. She's pretty fucking rough.
Is it possible that we failed a Turing test?
No, I think Google did.
Well,
it's AI. You funny Calliope. Well, welcome aboard, dear. Gendai's here. We'll probably see some other people coming in. Jackal fell out. He probably got accosted by that husky of his.
Are you talking about the dog or his female fart nuker?
The dog.
Okay. Just wanted to make sure we're on the same tree to music.
Cameras turned off, so you had to select the cars. I failed. That just sounds like you needed to reload the stupid thing. And then it'll tell you stoplights.
Honestly, those stupid tests that I find the most obnoxious are where they have the little text blocks that are in those spaghetti.
Those things. Half the time you can't actually read them too.
No. And when you tell it that you want the audio thing so you can actually have it read it to you, it gives you something completely different.
Right. Well, it's like she says here, the pictures were ultra blurry, and that's not surprising. They are a lot of times. They'll show you the fender of a car just in the corner of one of the sections. It's like, what the hell is that? Uh-oh, Ed's here.
Can you hear me okay?
Hello,
we can hear you, Ed.
Hey, Mando and everybody. What's the topic tonight? So I don't.
There isn't one.
Sweet. Um, how's everybody?
We're doing well, but we don't want to talk to you, so just shut up. Anyway, I'm just teasing you.
Hey,
dude.
do you want to know about the Pokemon cards I just got?
Oh,
No,
God,
oh
no.
God,
God,
no.
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 We're done with Pokemon cards.
Oh, you say that now, but no, it's like anything else. Once you get into something, you justify anything you can. I don't know. I guess for Mando would be like buying figurines and paint and shit. You know,
Well,
for
I love crafts.
yeah,
Pokemon cards we can do a little bit of. I'll give you that.
yeah.
I just don't want it to turn into 50 freaking minutes of, hey, check out this Charizard. What the fuck is a Charizard? I don't give a shit.
yeah, and the thing is like it's really convoluted. I'm trying to stick with one set, but there's like so many fucking sets, so many fucking cards, and what people don't realize is that this is basically what is it? Uh Tulip mania, basically,
Mm-hmm.
when like the economies are not, say, doing so hot, people tend to invest in other fucked up things.
Oh,
Hey,
God.
Calliope, how you doing?
That is so funny. I love it.
Calliope, I wish I could say you were wrong.
Oh, my God.
There's like so much into that, and then it's for those that are into it, it's cool, but like most people are doing this probably like me in the sense of they're trying to get value out of the cards,
Investment.
but like,
Yeah.
and I'm not necessarily doing it for that. I want to do it for the fact, like, are my
No,
yeah
you're
I'm
doing it for the investment.
yeah I'm
Just
doing it.
admit it.
Yeah, I do that for that. I do like them, but it's like there's something to say that I have. There's cards that I have. They're not super valuable, but like a couple $100 here and there, but like nothing to get magical.
I love Calliope.
Right.
Why is she making fun of me so much?
She's not. She's pointing out your bad logic.
Okay. I'm gonna point something out to you, Edmund.
What's that?
One of the hobbies that I have done over the years was Magic the Gathering.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I haven't touched a Magic set in probably 4 or 5 years.
Mhm.
Partially because the current offerings suck, but also partially because of the fact that there's no one that wants to play the kind of format that I play, which is the traditional 60 card deck.
The original.
Yes,
game.
I hate Commander with a passion.
Mm-hmm.
There's yeah.
I have also dabbled a little bit in Pokemon, but I will not do either of those games on a regular basis unless there's people I'm actually playing with, for 2 reasons. One, I already have enough stuff that I sink my mental energy into that's a massive time sink besides my workplace.
Yeah.
And 2, I'm one of those people that if I decide that there's something in particular I'm looking for, I won't stop until I get a hold of it.
Okay.
So if for example, when they did the Lord of the Rings Magic the Gathering set, if I really wanted that fucking one ring, I would have dropped entire paychecks into it. I couldn't afford to do that long term, and I know better than to do that.
So it's like you got to get them all.
Yeah, that's very similar concept.
That's the problem with these things. It's I know it's not an investment, and I know that there is a value to it, and everything like that. It's just I like it at the same time. So like I'm not missing a bill. I'm not missing a meal. So
no,
like.
I'm not necessarily saying that it's a bad thing. We all have to have something that keeps us from going nuts. Tommy has his radio stuff.
Mm-hmm.
He does. I have radio stuff too,
which I have absolutely no knowledge base on.
Well, My radio stuff is very different from Edmund's.
Yeah,
His is more traditional.
But
I am more high frequency stuff.
the point I'm trying to
Mhm.
make is there's some of this stuff that we could discuss it until the cows come home, literally and figuratively,
No,
and it would bore the hell out of everyone else in the chat.
Yep.
I'm pretty sure I could come up with a few things that would do that to people. You know, they just interest me, but not too many people.
I could give you the finer points on how the UNS numbering system works as far as international trade compliance goes.
God.
Why is that important?
Let's not go there.
See,
oh God. It's retarded.
It's painful. It is incredibly painful.
Painfully retarded.
And guess what? And guess who deals with it every fucking day for his job?
I do to an extent.
So, like, aren't you? Oh, you're out of the military now, aren't you, Mando?
Correct. I retired 2 years ago officially.
Oh, you did the full 20?
I did 23 years.
Sweet.
He works for an aviation company that has to deal with European Union bullshit.
Mm-hmm.
I have I only stayed in for 12 and like 12 years and some change. And the thing is like, and I do gig work, you know? Yay,
sure.
Me. What?
Well, the whole thing is with the job that I do.
Yeah.
I have told some of you guys about this. Tommy is one of them who he knows the most out of anyone in our little psycho community.
Because I deal with a very similar job.
Yeah, and quite honestly, Edmund, you don't want me to go into details.
Mm.
No, I'm not interested in the details. I'm more interested, I guess.
Have you've seen the movie Airplane?
Yeah, the joke movie, right?
Yes.
Calliope is correct. When the cows go, they ain't coming home.
Well, the grass is greener on the other side of the fence.
Until they get there, and then they turn into steaks.
But if I were to start telling you about the finer points of some of the crap I deal with on a day-to-day, you would literally do the same thing that most of Ted Stryker's conversation partners would do.
What's that?
Slam your head into a wall repeatedly.
I cannot say it on YouTube because it would cause Tommy some problems.
Well, you would slam your head into a wall repeatedly just to end the pain.
I'm not asking for specifics, but you're saying that you deal with a job that has a particular set of annoyances that you have to deal with.
The job I do requires a knowledge base that, quite frankly, I wouldn't inflict on any of you people.
Mm-hmm.
Does it pay good?
No.
It's moderate. It's good enough that it is good enough that I can live in my apartment with a cat and only have one job.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm not living extravagantly.
Gotcha.
And I'm not really putting away as much as I would prefer to put away.
Well, it's the same thing with me that I got going on. You know, the job's changed because of the whole, Uber Lyft thing that I told you guys about before.
Mm-hmm.
And everything's fine. Like I said, not missing a bill, not missing a meal. That's what I try to tell. Like, I try to wait a little bit before I told my dad about it because I didn't want him thinking that I was needing anything and stuff like that. I mean, I'm still have my little hobbies and everything. It's just fun. I don't know where I was going with that. I'm just talking. So, Memorial Day this weekend coming up, isn't it? Right, Monday.
Yep. Yeah, it's a 3-day weekend for us. I'm fucking off.
Hey, Tommy, why don't you tell people about the thing that really came up on your radar today that kind of inspired your thumbnail?
Oh, the launch, the Starship launch.
Yeah.
Did you guys see that launch or the thumbnail?
No.
I'll see if I can get that thumbnail up because it's
Yeah,
actually pretty
that's something that's actually that I think a lot of people would actually be interested in, even if they don't give two flying rips about space exploration.
Yeah, or SpaceX in general.
I wasn't
See
necessarily meaning the
here.
company.
Slides and PDFs. There's an image
So
file.
SpaceX, did they send up a
See.
penis rocket?
Yes, they did, but
Oh
it
my
doesn't
God.
look like a penis. It's
You know,
not Jeff Bezos.
if it's not a cock rocket, I don't want to know about it.
Pine's here, and this is
Pine.
my thumbnail. Yeah, motherfuckers!
Now,
Penis.
now, Tommy, here's something you might consider doing if we end up having multi-story mushrooms grow and we decide to do one of these streams afterwards. Perhaps you ought to have your hedgehog riding the bomb into the target, just like Dr. Strangelove.
The whole prompt for this with the hat like that was based off that very prompt. This is what I got.
Yeah, close enough.
Slim pickings.
Yep, it's a hedgehog with 6 legs, by the way. If you look at it, he's got 6 legs.
Actually, there's only 5 visible.
Well, yeah, you can't see the other one on the other side, but you know there's 6.
No.
Got the one holding the hat up, the one just saying yeehaw. He's got the 2 holding the gun. He's got the one on the, yeah.
But maybe for the 4th of July, you should tell it to put your character riding a cock rocket.
That I would be like, oh my God, Johnson, stop all that.
No, I'm not going to do the Flesh Gordon thing. If you know, you know.
I unfortunately do know.
Yeah, if you know, you know.
I unfortunately stumbled upon that years ago when I was stationed in Germany.
Calliope welcomes you, Pine. If you didn't notice.
I'm looking for like a
Jesus. No, Calliope. She's into her opiates, I can tell.
oh, she's into the drugs. Nice.
Hang on.
Drugs are bad, okay?
The question about the cock carousel might actually be logical in this context.
It's possible, yes. But the
So
cock rocket is not what SpaceX has. That is a fucking Bezos thing from Amazon. And by the way, they suspended operations of that rocket, so now it's just their New Glenn thing, which still looks kind of like a penis.
Well, Jeff Bezos is kind of a dick.
He is. He's a fucking.
Well, he's like he's a rich dude that's a giant dick. That's what
He actually looks like a giant penis.
Yes, he does.
Now, to be
okay. So
to be
I
fair,
must correct myself. She's not on the opiates any longer. She's just Tylenol. So no alcohol, Calliope. Do not drink alcohol with Tylenol. It will destroy your liver.
I think she's like me in that regard, where she doesn't touch alcohol.
Well, that's fine.
No, she
I'm
doesn't.
Just giving her
her
the heads up.
What the knee surgery was brutal, from what I saw.
Well, any knee surgery is a brutal procedure to have to go through, or to have to engage in. When I was still in OR Tech, I actually did do 2 total knee replacements, and those are horrible surgeries for both the patient and the team.
Yeah, they're very tough.
And they are probably the worst surgeries that you can put somebody through, aside from an open hip replacement.
Mm-hmm.
Heart surgery is bad, but it's not one of those things where you actually have people getting psychological therapy afterwards.
Right.
Unless the patient dies on the table, in which case that's automatically you got to go see the counselor. At least in the military.
Okay, so she did have a total wasn't sure if you had a total knee replacement or not, Calliope. So thank you for getting that straight.
Yeah, I thought she said something about that previously, but I could be mistaken.
You may have, and I missed it.
Or I could have just conflated what she said with total knee because it's me and I know what options are for that.
See, now I had a guy at work that I was one of our, what do they call them? ODAs. He's an ODA, so he can sign off FAA.
Mm-hmm.
And he was needing a hip replacement. So you just mentioned that hip replacement. That's what reminded me of Darren. This guy was walking around, obviously in pain, and he was probably on some heavy drugs just to be able to walk around.
He would have been.
Yeah. He's a pain in the ass. He's actually a really decent man. But now he's fucking running all over the place after the hip replacement.
Hey,
It went so well, it took him 2 weeks to recover, and he went out after a 6-week leave and started fucking around, having a great old time.
Hey, Tommy, I'm gonna be completely blunt with you. Any kind of hip surgery is automatically going to be a pain in the ass, and not just
big time. So yeah, he came out of it pretty good. His surgeon was really good, and it took him like 6 months to get the surgical appointment. But man,
okay. The thing is, for non-life-threatening surgeries that are that major, they have to do a lot of prep work before they can even get the appointment scheduled properly. And you actually do need some really specialized kit to be able to do those correctly.
Mm-hmm. And I'm not sure exactly if he had what you described as an open hip replacement. He probably did.
If it was a total replacement, then the odds are good that yes, it would have been a complete open. I can give you details if you want.
No, I don't need to know.
Probably cause people nightmares.
Yeah, I've seen enough flayed open cow thighs on a freaking grill rotisserie. I don't need to see anything else.
It's not just the financial cost I'm talking about for those major kinds of surgeries.
Yeah.
They have, ironically enough, there's only certain kinds of OR rooms that can even host those kinds of surgeries.
Yeah, they're very specialized.
And when it comes to those surgeons, they are worth every penny that they charge.
Mm-hmm.
Unless you get one who is unusually incompetent. And it does happen occasionally.
All right. Wait a minute. We're going to back up here.
What are we backing up for?
Oh, we're backing up on that. 120,000 for your knee replacement? Jesus.
No, she said that's not what she's paying for it.
Oh, okay.
But that honestly is more or less the average for a total knee.
Yeah.
I want 10 foot.
Yeah.
And as far as that quick turner, well, in all honesty, Calliope, part of that is going to also be your age and how rapidly they think you'll recover.
Yeah.
And if you're in your 60s and getting one of those things, you're going to be waiting a long time. If you're in your 30s and you're able to recover rapidly, they're going to get you in and out as quickly as they can.
Well, and even if you're older, they'll get you out quickly if you have a good prognosis.
But it also depends on any other underlying health issues you've got. If you're needing a total knee replacement, but you also have major cardiac issues, you're going to be waiting longer so they can get all the gear needed.
Very much so. Yeah. Yeah. If you have other health issues and yeah.
I really wish I didn't still have all this knowledge in my head.
It'll never leave you.
I know.
It's actually a good thing.
Tommy, it may be a good thing, But do you really think I want to be going into detail about how medical planning and procedures are done?
Well, then you don't have to. You just shut the fuck up.
The problem is the way my brain's wired. You've seen that more than
I can play the shut the fuck up video for you if you want.
Yeah. You know what? You do you, Tommy.
I gotta try to buy a cord.
A cord
That-
for what? A cord of
US
wood?
USB-C to USB-C cord.
No.
It needs both ends need to be USB-C apparently, and I have to try to get a long one because it's my workaround for this thing that I got that I need to power for the car. And the thing is, it's like the normal 12-volt adapter. Early on, when I had the car, I had a charging station and everything. And when I was still driving, retards, I mean passengers in my car for money, these dick bags, I mean assholes, wrecked my fucking charging thing and wrecked the fucking port and everything. And it's just, and I can't, like, the dealership wants me to essentially write a blank check saying, oh, we'll fix it, but we're just going to charge you whatever. And you can't. So you won't give me an estimate? No. So, but we won't even look at it without you agreeing to the repairs. But I won't know how much it's going to cost me. Exactly. Eat a dick.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the way a lot of dealerships have been getting, from what I understand.
Yeah. Actually, I think, you know what? I will pay.
Calliope, have you ever been in a taxi?
That's what I do. I'll drive you in a taxi, Calliope. Where you need to go?
She's wondering how the port got damaged, and those things, they wear out.
They wear out.
What do you mean?
And you have dick weeds that puke in them, and
well, no, it's not that. What it is, it's like it was an adapter in the, like in the back seat and the center console. It's like a wannabe SUV, and so it's got like a little port for a USB thing, and then it's got a 12-volt socket that you can plug into. I had an adapter plugged into that 12-volt socket thing that powered the fucking charging station. And because people don't look where they drag their fucking monkey legs, it knocked into everything, And so now I have to luckily for me, I have another 12-volt adapter port that's way in the back of the trunk, but I need a longer cord to make it work. Or at least I hope it works. Here's
it'll
20
work.
Well, but and apparently I can't use a fucking USB-C like an adapter of any sort with this. It has to have I have to have an adapter.
A C-to-C cable is not that hard to find.
No,
they're actually pretty damn cheap.
No, I got one coming to me now. It's like $20.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get it Sunday, and I'm gonna link the thing in there, and everything's gonna be fucking hunky dory, and everything's gonna be magical, and all of that.
Well, if Tinkerbell shows up and wants to suck your dick, I would start getting off the drugs. All right.
I did have a Tinkerbell that wanted to almost do that. It was one crazy, wild ass ride. You talk about the spectrum of emotions that this woman went through. Holy
That's
shit.
not a Tinkerbell. That's a fucking basket case sunflower.
Well, anyway,
What, Calliope?
Hey, what I did is I had to take her something stupid, like an hour each way, right? And she needed to go to some fucking roach infested hotel. Mind you, she's like a skinny, like short kind of,
heroin infested. Yeah.
Basically type place. And if it wasn't for the fact that she was on so many fucking drugs, she'd probably be a very nice person. And so the thing is, you go in there, right? And mind you, she gets into my car. She has no kids with me. Okay. She just brings her ass in my vehicle. So that way I can take her to the hotel. So that way she can go get her fucking debit card that she needed to pick up. And apparently she probably popped a few fucking pills too. Cause this bitch was like sleeping on, had the drink in her hand and sleeping. It was quite
Wow.
interesting. And then, you know, by the time she gets back into the car, I got to get drinks because it's hot and thirsty, whatever. We get the stuff and then take it back because that's what she wanted to do. And then she gets back in the car. At one point, I'm waiting for her to get out because got to wait for like an extra 10 minutes because she's getting a drink made. And she comes running out in the panic. Hey, where's my kid? And I'm like looking at her and I'm like, you didn't have a kid with you when you came with me. She was like tripping balls because some kid walked by her that reminded her of her kid.
Wow.
Jeez. And it gets better. I'm in like my helpful phase. Like, hey, I'm trying to help this person as much as I can type of thing, conversation wise and everything. Oh no, it was paid. And on top of that, she straight up like, hey, you got a girlfriend. And I'm like, towards the end of the ride, and I'm like, lady, she went through the whole spectrum of emotions, you know? And I'm just like, oh,
dude.
No.
See, Edmund, you're demonstrating exactly why I will never work for Uber or Lyft.
Well, you're too smart for Uber and Lyft, you know?
Well, hang on. After my time in the Army, where I would be called to pick up drunks when I was supposed to be going out for a date or going out to a club so I could potentially get somewhere, I refuse to let idiots in my vehicle whom I cannot kick out at any point in time if they start acting the fool.
It was she was special, that's for sure. One time,
by the way, you guys need to fucking change the subject because Outlaw is going to start getting really fucking pissed off.
Okay, well,
what does he want to talk about?
What are we talking about?
We're talking about women, and we shouldn't be because this is not this fucking channel.
Here you go.
We were talking about Pokemon cards, but Tommy's like, no, I don't want to.
No, we're not talking about Pokemon cards. We're not talking about chibis.
Hey, Tommy.
We are talking about chibis?
Something that just needs to have some base work done that you might find amusing.
Base work on one of your statuettes?
Yeah, I've got the camera on it right now.
I see it. Actually, that looks pretty good.
What is it?
She's supposed to be a settler character for the game Fallout Factions. However, I based this model specifically on a little AI music video titled Boom Boom Bang. It's literally talking about this girl who's trying to build an atomic bomb in her garage.
Did you hear about it was a Count Dankula thing, and it was a thing where a guy built
the Scout?
Yeah, he built a nuclear, essentially a dirty bomb with the help of the Scout manual.
He built a nuclear reactor.
Yeah.
Calliope, good to see you.
What?
He's saying hi to Calliope.
Yeah.
Oh,
okay.
And honestly, Edmund,
yeah,
it's not that hard to make a dirty bomb.
Or a reactor, for that matter.
No, I would for all legal purposes, I don't know anything about how to do anything.
Well, okay. Honestly, all I'm going to say in a public forum on that, there's an old PBS movie that you can watch that gives you all but 2 of the ingredients.
No. It's Sergeant Schultz. I know nothing.
It's easy to find the ingredients.
Did you know, apparently...
Just getting the measurements right.
You know, their underground thing, they had radios and shit.
Hell yeah.
You would think, like...
They still do.
They were... It's just fascinating. Like, apparently next month is like a field day, and I guess that's starting.
Vincent's here. Calliope.
Hey, you know what? I got to do something with my nerd shit anyway. You know. And
Well,
that's
as
how
long as you don't do it on camera, we're okay.
Do you want to see my almost $300 Pokemon
No.
card?
No.
Okay.
Actually, I would.
No,
Oh, Jesus Christ! Fuck you, outlaw.
no, all right, Tommy, I did try to bring that model up to help you change the subject to something else. I'm sorry, it
It's
failed.
obviously going to degenerate into fucking figurines and
No, I'm
shoot
not.
polar
I'm not.
bears in
I'm
the
not
face
what are
with a
we
45
talking
ACP.
about?
nothing really.
Why,
I'm
nothing.
just trying to annoy Tommy.
It's a
Hey.
shit show, and he's being a dick. And
Hey, Outlaw, for Friday streams, what do we ever talk about?
hey, I wanted to say something here actually for Outlaw.
Uh-huh.
Dude, this fucking sucks, man. Kyle
What?
Busch croaking off like he did.
Very unexpected. Yeah,
Very unexpected, man.
I-
What the
Okay.
fuck?
I followed his career all the way from start to finish, and I've never seen anybody that could wheel a race car like he could, man.
And like 2 days, he's gone.
Please forgive me, gentlemen, but can you give a little more context than the name? I don't follow racing, so I have no idea who this gentleman is. I mean, I'm sorry he's gone, but I don't know who Mr. Busch was.
So Kyle Busch.
It's fucked up, man.
Okay, so Kyle Busch was a two-time NASCAR. He was a two-time NASCAR Cup Series champion.
Yep.
And he's
Okay.
won in all three divisions. He owned race teams.
Mhm.
He was from I think, somewhere out in Las Vegas, Nevada. Anyway, they found him unresponsive in his home in the bathroom floor after, was it puking up blood?
Yeah,
Yep.
he'd had a few instances in a test cell where they were simulating racing. Yeah.
Okay.
He was practicing on the racing sim for the weekend's upcoming race. Some stories say they found him passed out in there. Others say he was in the floor throwing up.
He asked for a shot from the doc too.
I saw that. Yeah.
Okay.
Some people thinks he took the clot shot.
Okay. That's kind of one of the questions I was going to ask, if he had anything done that would cause him vascular distress.
He
was having sinus issues.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he had,
Really?
like, sinus infection. But if he took the clot shot, he could have been having clotting issues that escalated very quickly.
Hang on. You said he was in a simulator. Was this one that actually did full movement, getting simulated G forces as well?
I don't know, but knowing his level, probably.
It was
I don't know.
it was a Camaro simulator.
Well, I don't care about what kind of car it was simulating.
See, here you go. Now
you should.
No, I need.
Now we're worrying about the fucking other bullshit. Like he sued an insurance company, and Vincent, you didn't say it, but he won, and he got $850,000.
Okay, I'm trying to understand the mechanics on this, because if he had a sinus infection and he was operating something that simulated gravitational forces, Tommy, you work in aviation, you know where this is going to go. What should you not do if you have a sinus infection?
Well, geez.
This is not necessarily code, but yeah, you don't want to be doing gravitational issues with a sinus infection.
Yeah, it doesn't matter what the car was supposed to be that it was simulating. It was the actual.
It's the G's.
Okay. Ironically, Mando, since you bring that up, they had just raced at Watkins Glen about 2 weeks ago, which is a road course, and it's got a lot of elevation changes. So a lot of people speculate that the G-forces off that road course and the elevation changes had something to do with it.
Yes.
Well,
and that's possible.
If he was suffering from a severe sinus infection at the time when he did that race, I would say it's a better than 50% chance that that's probably at least a partial factor to what did him in. Obviously, I'm not a medical examiner, so I can't speak to that fully.
None of them know what the fuck they're looking at anyway.
But
the heart weighs 4.5 pounds and the brain weighs 3.5 pounds.
Well, but with my just basic trauma knowledge and basic understanding of how sinus infections work when you have G-forces applied, that is very much.
See, and now we got Vincent over here going full on fucking.
He already told me he didn't like my Pokemon, so I don't know what he wants to hear.
Well, he's going full on, the bullshit. What do they call it?
Conspiracy therapy.
Conspiracy theory.
What generation Pokemon is it?
The one I got that's worth the most right now, it's a Dark Charizard from 2000 Team Rocket.
Ooh.
It's a near mint 7.
All right. Just get the fucking thing up on the screen so that Outlaw's got his fucking rocks off.
Okay, hold on a sec.
Get this done with.
Hold on a sec here.
Jesus Christ.
So where am I going with this?
Just let this happen. Just
hold on. I gotta turn on the camera and shit. Just let me flip the. I have to physically flip the lid and shit.
Yeah, I'm gonna flip something.
Hey, how you going?
We need to find.
It's not a good view. You see?
Oh, nice. I had that. Believe it or not, Ed, I actually had that card at one time.
Yeah, my brother okay. You got a good look, right?
Yeah.
Okay, good. I'm gonna shut the camera down. I don't want people looking at my face. I don't want them.
What, y'all broke out or something?
We've already seen your face, Edmund. You used to go live all the time.
I know. I like the cute kitty. No, I think it's funny. No, it's just my brother gave that to me. I helped him create a bunch of cards from PSA before I knew that they were dicking around with their authentications. Apparently,
Sure.
And I got a lot of others that I bought from the surprise bags and shit like that. And it's just like it. Once you start with one, the next thing you realize you got nearly 50 of these little fucking things.
I just bought several Yu-Gi-Oh cards on the internet the other day.
Oh God.
How was
We're
that?
not getting into Yu-Gi-Oh. We're not getting into Yu-Gi-Oh. I could stand Matchbox, but Yu-Gi-Oh, I set the fuck.
Oh, I got plenty of Matchbox stuff too.
Yep. Well, we're not doing that either, motherfucker.
Wow.
I never. I was always,
your ass and died.
The only reason I bothered showing you those miniatures that I paint up is because some of you guys seem to like the craftsmanship that goes into them. That is literally the only reason I bring it up.
Yes.
Because I do the same
and that
thing
card
Mando
looks good. That card looks good.
I do the same thing Mando does. I know exactly how much work it takes. It's very tedious, time consuming, very patient oriented.
It's like when you learn anything like that, it's neat. And when you
and the thing is, Outlaw, with me, it is my anger management.
Sure.
See, now I just get frustrated and throw the shit across the room. So,
well, because you can't get the kind of details that I get with these things if you're shaken with rage.
Is that why it works for me with radio and electronics?
Probably.
It's like your Zen. Everybody has to have their Zen. You remember when
I've been known to get into a flow state when working on these things and lose 8 hours of a day.
It's really funny when you get the solder done, you get the joint done, and then you run the oscilloscope on it and you look for the signal, and the signal's not right, and you just leave it hooked up to the oscilloscope, even knowing you could fry the oscilloscope, and you fucking jam that goddamn soldering iron back in there, and all of a sudden shit clears up.
It's very similar. I'm sure Outlaw can agree to this. It's very similar when you're working on a project. You are doing every trick that you know and probably inventing a few new ones. You can't get something to look right, and then you walk away, come back, and the light hits it at just the right angle, and you're like, oh, it does look the way I want it to.
No, Clappy, we're not just talking about Pokemon. We're talking about a lot of things now.
We're talking about collectibles, basically.
Yes.
So, Ed, you showed me that. I'll show you this. Here's the card I picked up in the mail.
Oscilloscope with an O, dear.
Amazon's Chain Master.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Gentlemen, I'll be back. I will be back in just a moment.
What is that, Chinese or something? got a
No,
little-
it's a
What-
Yu-Gi-Oh!
No, but what's the symbols in the corner?
Earth.
It looks
It's a
Chinese.
Earth.
Oh,
It's a Earth monster.
Here, let me show you an
so-
oscilloscope. No, I like it.
So this is the Yu-Gi-Oh card I got. The first one. I got it
You don't
because
want
I
that
was trying
jammed
to
up
build
your
a
ass.
playing deck.
do you play it
And
or do
then
you?
I got the Amazon.
Yu-Gi-Oh, you play, man.
You can play it like in tournament.
Yep.
Kind of like Magic the Gathering, except you're dueling with people with monsters and stuff. Oh, it's awesome.
Well, I mean, it's just like there's a place near me that does all that card stuff, and even Commander apparently. That Mando.
Oh boy, trouble's here.
Who's here?
Tom Laundry. I still don't understand what the glasses, hamster, and a knife is.
I
Don't know. So, do you play at
Here,
all?
let me show the scope.
Show the scope.
I'm
Oh, so-
getting back into it.
Hmm.
I'm getting back into it. I wasn't, but
So this is a mini oscilloscope. It's good for about 200 megahertz, the signal range. That's the battery. That's the probe. And then it's got a ground connection right there. Anyway, this is what you're looking for, the digital signals, you know, the little sine waves and square waves and triangle waves and saw waves, all the different waves. So when you build an electronic circuit, you use this to make sure the circuit is doing what it's supposed to do. That's what this is.
That looks like a jazzed up version of a nano VNA.
I actually built this from scratch, soldered all the components in it,
Nice.
except the surface mount.
And
That came
Calliope,
already done.
Calliope, something to remember: the probe that he showed you is not a rectal probe.
No, it is not.
What's up, Mr.
It's
Tom?
even worse. It's a hook probe. Let me see if I see that.
Oh,
It's a
see you
hook
later,
probe.
Pine.
Anyway,
Pine's dropping out. It looks like
that's all good.
the
He's getting old, you know.
Okay,
Go on.
gentlemen, I would like to show you guys something that is very special to me personally. Probably not worth anything financially whatsoever, but this is the last thing that I own that was given to me by my fiance years ago.
Oh,
And I'm not going to tell you the story behind it because it is way too much for this stream. I've got to find it. I dropped the damn thing.
Hmm.
Okay, here we go. But this is the last thing that Lori ever gave me. And I will never give this up, even though it's probably not worth more than the cardboard that the card is printed on.
No, Tom Laundry, it does not.
is that why you like to eat sausage? Is it for the shape or the flavor?
Oh God.
Bring it up, Tommy.
Gotcha.
What's that? What's that? Ooh.
Ooh,
This is
That's
the
beautiful,
last
actually.
thing that Lori ever gave me, and I will never get rid of this thing.
Ooh. I had that stupid one card in something like that before, and I damned if I know where I put that damn card, you know?
that's actually a really beautiful card, dude.
Yeah, and I used to refer to Lori as my Dark Phoenix.
Mm-hmm.
So why are you
So-
keeping it then?
Because it's the last thing that she ever fucking gave me.
This is the girlfriend that got killed in the car accident, dude.
Oh, never mind. I didn't know about that part of that.
Yeah.
So forgive
No,
me. Forgive my
it's okay.
ignorance.
It's okay. It's okay.
Oh.
Unfortunately,
The fact that I can even talk about it is a minor miracle.
Mm-hmm.
well, thanks you for sharing. You know, it's
But-
That's definitely special, and that's a beautiful card by itself.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Yep.
Now the really funny thing is, She naturally she was a blonde. Most of the time she had her hair dyed jet black.
Now, this is funny, guys. Did you see this one from Calliope? I have no idea what that does, but I probably need one. No, you do not, Calliope. You need an oscilloscope.
Actually, don't be, Calliope. What you need is a ham license, so that way we can start talking on the radio waves.
Or at least a GSMR.
The GMRS.
Or GMRS. Okay, sorry.
Yeah, we can talk over the airwaves, even on 10 meters. I think I can. Did I tell you about my gutter antenna?
Yes. Yes, it was actually working pretty well.
Yeah, I got the 9. I ordered a couple of 9-in-1 ball-ins, and they both came in apparently, and I hooked it all up, and of course it works. I still haven't got the little thing I need to test my I don't think my air choke is working, but the it hears, but because it's like, oh, I don't know, tuned to a fucking gutter, it's like
Yeah.
the signal doesn't really the signal is good for a little bit, and it makes me think I can transmit. So then I might try to transmit, and then when I check the SWR again, it's all over the fucking place.
You're swamping your fucking filter system, dude.
Yeah, and so
This is a problem with using a gutter for this.
Well, and also part of the issue when you're like bouncing around to different frequencies.
Yeah, you can't. You got to choose a frequency and tune it and stay there.
And as best you can, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And but you know, the point is that it works, and I'm not like dead in the water. But like I used the club radio, and I was able to talk to my they have like a thing called remote hams.
Mm-hmm.
And you can use like different radios remotely, and I can use the club radio with a better radio, better setup and everything, but only at about 100 watts. I still have the same problem trying to contact my dad as I do with this radio here. I'm in the mud. I gotta need to find a setup that could push like more wattage out or find out what else is going on. We're like, the signal is like there, but I don't know if I need to shift around in the band a little bit or not to try to get a good area to talk to my dad. But like, sure shit, you got some jackass at some point that's transmitting on 1,000 watts, and I can hear him like clear as day.
Calliope, you sure you're not into the opiates again?
You should.
Are you sure about that?
You should.
Okay, Tommy.
I'm sorry for nerding out a bit. I'm sorry about that.
No, you're fine, dude. She's making a comment about ham and tofu.
Hey, Tommy.
Yeah.
She might be asking the same question that I'm asking mentally. Is this ham license used for sandwiches?
It can be.
It can be, but no, it's not normally.
No, but what you can do is that
was terrible.
What you do is like when you hang your wire out, you know, and you want to test it, what you got to do is you got to put the bird seed down, so that way the birds will fly on the wire, and so that when the birds land on it, you turn on the antenna and transmit, and if the birds fall down, you know you're transmitting.
You're irradiating the birds. Oh God!
I know that my keyboard or something like that is tuned to somewhere in the 24 to 28 megahertz frequencies, because whenever I transmit on those things, it fucking disconnects I think it disconnects my wireless keyboard.
Probably drowns it out.
Yeah, I mean, it doesn't disrupt it or anything, but like I would sure love to like find the frequencies on the guy's radio that likes to pump up the music late at night, and like at 11 or 12 o'clock at night, and just fucking find it and just zap.
No, you could do it better than that. You could do it much easier than that. Get you one of these little bitches.
Yeah.
Let me put myself up.
What is that? STR.
No, this is a T-beam. but you can do a Bluetooth attack and you can drown his ass out so that his fucking speakers won't work.
Okay, Tommy, bringing up that little bitch, as you put it, brings me to a question that I would like to ask all of the gentlemen here, and Calliope if she wants to pitch in. I have a couple of new neighbors in my apartment complex as of about a month ago. They are relatively nice ladies, despite being carpet munchers.
That's fine. There's nothing wrong with that.
Okay, as long as
they also do certain adult.
Shit,
Oh,
you unmute. He muted.
Are they chatterbaiters?
No, he muted himself. You're mute, Mando.
Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that.
You said something.
What I started to say was these two individuals are fairly nice young ladies, despite being carpet munchers.
Yeah.
But from about Wednesday to Monday in the evenings, about 2300 local time, they start doing content for their adult page. I think you can guess what the page is.
And this is
it's a Bible study. Gotcha. They're doing a Bible
study.
Well, no. We're going to use the code word Bible study for YouTube. Yes.
Okay.
I like that idea.
They're doing yoga. They're doing a yoga session to post on. Gotcha.
Right, with goats probably.
Let me put it this way: if we're going to use the Bible analogy here, we're going to go ahead and take this all the way to the end. They are quite skilled with their choir practices.
Their vocals.
I got you.
Incredibly vocal.
Oh, okay. And that's all performative. No woman actually does that, really.
Well, I don't know.
I have met a few.
I don't know. I don't care. I just know that when 2300 rolls around, I need to have earplugs in if I want to try to get a decent night's sleep. Because my bedroom shares a wall with their bedroom/studio. I have been tempted a few times to build an old-fashioned barracks sonic bomb. So when they're in the midst of doing that, they have the equivalent of a 500 decibel explosion go off 6 inches away from their wall.
I think,
do you know what I mean? Do you know what I mean by a sonic bomb?
Not really. What is it? Just a loud noise, basically?
What it is what we did in the barracks, and we called these sonic bombs, is we would set up a home theater system, subwoofer about 6 inches away from the wall, sub speakers arranged in a radial pattern at each corner of the wall, turn everything to maximum, find a movie where something is blowing the fuck up, and when somebody starts their shit, you blast that thing at full power. Literally knocks everything off the walls.
I kind of like the Bluetooth attack thing that Tom you talked about. Couldn't that do something like that to disrupt their computer services or something?
Well, I don't know if that would work.
Yes, it would. But you actually need a multispectral attack, which takes out their Bluetooth and their Wi-Fi. And
yeah, the problem is I have other neighbors on that side of the building that don't cause this kind of problem. And I don't want to frag their electronics. Now, granted, at 11:30 at night, they're probably not awake unless they're either listening to or watching these two very pleasant young women engaging in their behaviors. You notice I'm trying to keep this as YouTube friendly as possible.
No, I got you.
You're doing well.
I'm trying to actually come up with like an actual thing and not like a joke answer. It's just
shut up, Ed. Shut up, Ed.
I literally am at the point dealing with these two that I'm not going to call the apartment manager on them because that will do me no good or in any way, shape, or form. It will literally just be a waste of my time if I did that.
Okay. So here it is. if you want to go the electronic route, I can help you do that. I am not going to do that on YouTube Live.
I'm not going to ask you to, Tommy. I'm asking for suggestions for ways to get these people to realize they need to mitigate their shit, or move it to a time, or move it to a time.
This little toy that I showed you is only one of the tools.
Yeah.
There's another one. That one is called the Bryce.
I've heard of that.
Do you remember Bryce? He was the shark from Finding Nemo, who was a friend's fish friend.
Have you tried talking to these people?
No, you cannot bring this shit up because they will fucking lose their mind and they will attack you. You do not do this.
Well, the thing is, Edmund.
Yeah.
I could record on my side of the wall what they're doing and take it to the management office, but because of their orientation, I will be accused of being a bigot.
Yes.
And
where he's at in his state, they still
those.
believe in the DEI bullshit.
Well, not only that, but I just signed a new lease, which means that technically speaking, for the next month or so, I can still be told that the lease is not going to be valid and I need to find somewhere else to be.
Right.
Okay, well, can you put up some sort of soundproofing? Do you think that would help?
I've already done some of that.
You can do some of that.
I know this isn't like what you want to hear, but could you go to another room on the other side of the apartment to sleep?
All right, Ed.
I'm actually trying to come up with an actual solution.
Edmund, here's the thing. And Tommy knows this from a previous issue that I was having with another neighbor.
Yeah.
My apartment is effectively two standard-sized barracks rooms married together.
Here's the other thing. You never allow someone else to dictate your life to you. This is fucking garbage.
And the thing is, with these particular ladies, I've interacted with them a couple of times outside of the apartment proper. That's why I'm willing to say that they're decent women, despite being what they are.
Yeah.
Give me their names.
No. I don't know their names.
I'll find them. I will find them on Chatterbait, and I will hook them up.
They're not on that particular site.
I'll bet you money they are.
Okay. Well, to my knowledge, they're not on that particular site. And even if they were, Tommy, you know I'm not going to do that to them.
They're multicasting. I know they are.
The only way you could really get at it...
And no, they're not big booty Latinas, you fucking
No. And quite frankly, how do I put this politely? Neither one of them are ones that a healthy adult male with a decent reproductive drive would want to see anything other than fully clothed.
Calliope, I'm going to tell you right now what these women are doing is part of the show. It's loud and it's obnoxious. But this is what makes the tokens ring.
I'm trying to, like, if you can find some sort of bylaw that they're violating the lease and then try to get them on.
I've already looked. And not only have I looked, but I've also asked my workplace manager, who is a paralegal, to look.
And Plantation Mac, fuck you.
So I mean, like
the fucked up thing is they are literally doing everything enough by the book that it puts me in a hard place to try to put a stop to it.
Yeah, they're working within the lines just enough.
Exactly. Now, in theory, since I'm officially in the VA now, I could get an appointment telling them that I can't sleep, tell them what's going on, and then the VA could theoretically step in. But I don't want to go that route because that opens a door.
Well, and that's going to take years.
Exactly.
But I mean,
no,
literally,
listen,
obviously, I can't suggest anything because Tommy's going to just say my ideas just fucking suck.
No. I'm not going to say your ideas suck. I'm just going to show you where they don't work. What's going to happen after this discussion is over with and in the next few days, we are going to have a little powwow with Mr. Mando, me and myself and I, and Mando.
Yep.
And I'm going to hook him up with some tools that are going to completely obliterate their channel.
Well, here's the thing.
And it will not affect anyone else in the building.
Here's the thing, Tommy.
Mm-hmm.
What I've been trying to do on the QT with some of the other local neighbors that I've heard complaining, especially their neighbor directly below them.
Oh, they're getting complaints from other neighbors?
Mm-hmm.
We don't even need to go there then. I don't need to hook you up with shit.
What I'm trying to do is get it to the point where we can either get their site zapped from the ISP side, or where the apartment management itself steps in and tells them, if you're going to do this, you can only do it at these particular hours at the decibels that you are being reported at.
I think it's going to go even further than that because they are stepping on other people's quality of life. They're going to get shut down. And just go through the process. Honestly.
Yeah, and now I'm letting all of you guys know this in part because if you've noticed the last 6 weeks to a month, I've been a bit more of a bastard than normal.
Well, but that's normal.
That's why, because I haven't been sleeping worth a shit.
Yeah, we just thought you were on your rag. No, on your rag.
Yeah. Unlike people from a sandbox, I don't wear a rag on my head.
No, if other people are complaining, all you need to do is document it, back them up, and what's going to happen is, if it's a communal IP situation where they're using a shared wireless or even an Ethernet network, they're going to get shut down. What
I can tell you, Tommy, is that the apartment complex that I live in has its own what's technically its own internal ISP.
Sure. And most apartments do.
It's through something called Bloom Broadband.
Sure. Yep, I know exactly what you're talking about. Most apartment buildings do have their internal, so that everybody gets the same service and there's no bitching. This is what you get. This is all you get.
So theoretically, what I can do is if I can get at least 2 more individuals or 2 more apartment units to bring complaints up because of the way my building is set up, that'll be enough that I can take it to the sheriff in my county, or I can take it to the apartment management. And then I will not have to worry about people saying, "You're an istophobe idiot." No. I can literally go, "Look, we're not trying to tell them that they can't do what they're doing. We're just trying to get them to either turn it down to a reasonable level or do it at a time when the rest of us aren't trying to sleep."
They're affecting our quality of life.
No. With all that, it's a terrible issue, very terrible. But what's even worse is that they keep doing it. And that means if they keep doing it, there's an audience for it.
Sure. That's why I say get the names and I want to know them. I can fucking shut them down on the other end.
Now, the other thing that I've considered doing. You guys aren't the only sick, twisted bastards I know that I still talk to on a somewhat regular basis.
Oh, you're on Discord. I know.
No. This is former E4 Mafia shit.
Oh, yeah. One of those guys.
I'm still in contact with a few of my old buddies, and we occasionally brainstorm ideas. I've brought this up a couple of times, and Tommy, like I said, there's a reason I'm not going to give you their names. Somebody who
know
is
what I'll do.
Somebody who is much more of an ODB than you ever will be is already on the case, and he's just waiting for me to tell him to go. The problem, Calliope, with the way that things are in this region, even if you state that it's just the noise, not what the noise actually is, because of the direction they swing, you're automatically going to be thought of as attacking their behavioral activities.
You're a bigot.
Yeah, and the thing is, it's like this is how they make their money, so they're going to be thinking differently anyway. So like, oh, you're trying to take our money away from us. Ooh.
And they apparently are also really big with a certain youth advocacy center in this area that I'm not going to say the name of because, quite frankly,
even better, they need to be turned into Hegseth so they can be prosecuted.
Well,
or I would have said, our former.
I'm just
NDI,
saying, like,
Tommy,
you need to take this the administrative violence route and tack them.
Well, I've kind of already done that. This is what I was going to tell you just a second ago, Tommy. One of my former buddies, he actually works in a local agency that deals with some of this stuff. And apparently he's doing an investigation as well. I will not ask him anymore, and I will not say anymore.
When you are able to tell him,
Calliope, you sweet summer child.
You see, Calliope, like on the internet, you got what's known as very gross individuals with all sorts of taste and mannerisms that they like to have. And
they're
some of
only
them,
fans chicks and probably chatterbait chicks.
They're probably getting fucked.
A couple of lesbians.
Yes.
Yeah, that's about all I need to know.
Yep. And that's fine with YouTube, guys. Don't worry about it.
Okay, well, in that case, then I'm not going to bother with the euphemisms.
You can bother with the euphemisms because they're funny.
No, fuck YouTube. I'm not a fan of them. Fuck you.
Okay, so I'll give you the cliff notes for what I know about these people, and I know this because when they first moved in, I saw them struggling with a ginormous couch, and me being the kind of guy who tries to help people, whether he's going to benefit him or not, I offered to help them move the damn couch into their apartment.
You dumbass.
I should have paid attention to the stains on the couch. Will not say more.
Hey, Tommy, you be proud of me today.
What'd you do?
My neighbor that I don't get along with, right? He did
beat his ass?
No. But
okay.
Basically, the short end of the story is that he tried to do that manipulative thing where, like, hey, he asked me the time. I told him the time, went inside. Not but 2 minutes. I swear to God, 2 minutes later, knocks on the door, asks about some dumb shit I think he was about using my phone. I say, hey, sorry, no. And I just shut the door on him. I didn't even hear what the fuck he really, to tell you the truth, what he had to say, everything. I just shut the door and he said whatever the hell he said. I don't hate the guy, but like, we had let's say a falling out. And
you had a verbal altercation.
We did.
I have not had any interaction with my neighbor that I hate the same way you're talking about. After I told him, get off my porch or I will have you trespassed.
Well, the thing is,
I've never had another interaction with him.
The thing is, it's like, he's just one of those guys that, like, if you help him once, you got to help him like 50,000 other times.
Oh, yeah. He's a user.
Yeah. And the thing is, it's like, you know, like I originally helped him because I thought
Oh.
I felt
Oh
sorry.
my God.
Chrome.
Chrome Dome. Jesus Christ.
I don't pick bones about it. I don't like them.
Nice.
I don't give a fuck what YouTube has to say about it. No, I don't like lesbians. Fuck off with that.
Well, okay.
I
Here-
don't have a problem with them. Just stay
Here-
the fuck
here-
out of my house.
I just straight up don't like them.
Oh,
yeah,
here's
sure.
the final nail in the coffin when it comes to these two young ladies.
Mm.
There is a hardcore psychotic feminist, probably the overall supreme allied commander of Boxwine and Catland, that lives in my building. She frequently walks this overweight, tiny little chihuahua around and is constantly glaring at anyone that is obviously not feminist aligned.
Well, that's a Chihuahua.
Mm-hmm.
Well, no, I'm talking about the owner, not the chihuahua.
Oh.
But
yeah, right.
What I've done that might be a little over the top is last time these wonderful examples of human decency did one of their shows, I may or may not have dropped a USB recording off with a note. These are the people that are making your side look bad.
Mm. Spicy.
With no other information there. She has no idea I'm the one that dropped it.
That's why I say, spicy.
And she may or may not have said something to the less butch of the two carpet munchers about the audio that was dropped. I'm not going to say I know this because I was waiting outside my mailbox to see this woman storm over there like she was doing a chubby version of Gal Gadot's Wonder Woman. I'm not going to deny it either.
Yes, Calliope, that is correct.
So she got mad that somebody dropped a note on her?
No, Calliope, cats are significantly more intelligent.
No. Yapper dogs are cats with complexes. She's saying that the dog is a fucked up cat. That's what she's saying.
Yeah, that's more of an insult to cats, but whatever.
No, it isn't. It isn't because a lot of those small dogs are actually fox hybrids.
You were
cats
saying
and foxes are the same fucking thing.
You were saying, Edmund?
I literally forgot. I don't know how I'm sorry.
I'm thinking that the psychotic leftoid feminazi may or may not have had some choice words for one of the neighbors. God. Especially when a few minutes later the local PD was pulling up.
You know, it'd be a shame if someone found drugs in their apartment. A whole lot of drugs.
There are drugs.
Well, what would actually be even more of a shame is if somehow there was a way for both the psycho witch feminazi and the psycho witch carpet munchers to be removed at the same time.
Would be a shame if they were abusing kids or animals or anything like that. That could be anonymous letters written to, I don't know, different organizations.
Well, unfortunately, I'm only worrying about one target predominantly at the moment. The other one literally lives 2 units over from me. I don't deal with her except when I bump into her at the laundry room. So
I'm sorry that you might have to see her underwear every so often.
That's a level of annoyance I'm willing to tolerate.
God,
Tommy, you know as well as I do that everyone.
I cannot fathom the depths of sharing a laundry room again, like I did in the military. I don't know how many times I found a bra in my fucking dryer that was not my bra.
Why, they didn't fit?
No, I never owned a bra because I don't have boobs.
So, you might want to adjust your camera angle there, because the screen's kind of saying something different.
Dude, this is not moobs. Do you want to see them? I'll show you. Right there. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Those are not moobs.
And we're
Jesus
no longer
Christ.
live.
And we're no longer YouTube.
Yeah, we're fine.
Hey, there's a strange phenomenon that I've noticed over the past week. Maybe it's just me in my area, right? But like, people with car trouble.
Of course, Chrome Dome's all over it.
And it was like these random things. Like I don't know much about cars. I know maybe a little, but I know enough to take them to a mechanic if they need work on, right? And,
Yeah.
And essentially, like the one guy. So the one guy, he was asking like, "Hey, do you know what's going on with this car?" And it was over at like the Walmart, and sounded like maybe like I don't know what it was, but like maybe the fan sounded funny, But that's all I could really say. And he's like,
"Bam,
hey.
Right there, guys."
So basically, the end of that story is the end result of those is that I don't know what's wrong, but I could suggest to people, like, I could tell you some places you can go to get it looked at. And then it's like they don't even want to bother paying the money. They just want someone to give them free advice or fix it for free or something.
Tell them how to fix it. Yeah.
But the thing is, it's like, dude, but like in these places that I'm going to suggest, they're like nearby. And this one lady, I didn't get it though, right? I walk around like I usually do in my little neighborhood apartment complex. And I just like asked because the car's getting towed out. Is your car broken? Just here's your sign moment type of thing, right? And I'm just like, oh yeah, I could suggest a few places for the car to go to. And they're like, oh no, I don't have the car. The car doesn't run, so we can't take it anymore. And I'm just like, okay, they're getting it towed, and I'm like, you can get it towed to the place to fix. Oh.
Okay, Edmund. You're doing
Don't
the same
try
thing.
to help retards.
Edmund, you're doing the same thing I tend to do. You're giving people the benefit of the doubt. Stop it.
Stop it. Don't do it.
Stop with the common sense.
No, I'm not telling you to stop with the common sense. I'm telling you to stop giving people the benefit of the doubt. When was the last time this society did anything to warrant the benefit of the doubt or benefit of the doubt?
Stop trying to give people the ability to make a cognizant decision because they can't. This is the benefit of the doubt.
So basically, just let them suffer and move on.
Let them suffer.
Well, no, that's perfectly fine. Just like the whole let's be friendly neighbor and all that, but like can't be friendly.
You suffer from the same issues that I do. It's called being a decent human being.
Well, maybe
You're absolutely correct. Never underestimate it.
Yeah, and you're right about that. And every so often you get reminded of that.
And the problem is with people like you and me that try to be decent human beings, this planet no longer allows us to benefit from being decent human beings. We get to suffer. So honestly, I say fornicate them with a ginormous gas.
Walk by and just laugh while it's on the hook.
Say fuck them.
Oh, you dumbass! You should have got that out of here a while ago.
There's
I do that.
There's not a whole lot that I could do anyway. It's not like I can, really volunteering any help or anything.
It's literally one of these things, Edmund, where every time I've asked for help around here, which goes back to the whole lesbian neighbor thing, people have come to me with problems. I've tried to help them, and then when I need help with something like getting a couple of other people to go to the management office and say, hey, we need these people to tone it down at least a little bit, no one shows up.
Right. Because they don't want to put themselves on the line.
They don't want to be called anistophobic.
Well, I'm just using that as one random example. A couple months ago, I had a tail light out. I needed to see which tail light was out. So before I left to go to Walmart to pick up the new light and go to work, I asked one of my neighbors, "Hey, can you sit in the car, push the brake pedal 2 or 3 times so I can see which light isn't coming on?" "Oh no, I don't get in other people's vehicles." Literally 2 days before, he had me help him push his piece of shit car into a parking spot.
You should have asked him, tell me which light is out.
He didn't even want to do that.
Then fuck that guy.
Yeah, so it's literally one of these things that I've gotten to the point where, unless it's somebody who has shown me that they are willing to do the bare minimum to help me, I'm really not going out of my way to help them anymore. I'm done with it.
Well, like if it's like, let's say I'm walking around in the thing again, right? And I see that someone needs a jump on their car or something like that. Yeah, I'll go help them with the jump or something like that. But like,
nope, don't do that either. Never jump a vehicle, because if you don't do it right, or if there's a problem that's other than the battery being dead and it fries the computer, now you're the culprit for fucking causing the problem.
Calliope, on a lot of vehicles, if it's at nighttime, the brake lights are bright enough that you can kind of see the light bouncing off the walls or sides of
back
things.
up against the wall and you can see.
Well, and the thing is, I knew the tail light was out because my car's new enough that it tells you when there's a light fault.
Not all cars do that, but yes, there are some. You know what I do? I shove a fucking 12-pack of beer up against that fucking brake pedal and I go check the shit out.
The other thing is, my manager at work was kind enough one day to tell me, "Oh, hey, your tail light's out." So
I had one of my coworkers bothering me about one of my brake lights being out.
I'm lucky that my brake lights haven't gone out in my car yet.
They're so easy to fix. The only thing you need to worry about is how to get to the light to replace it.
The one
that goes back to an earlier conversation you and I were having, Tommy, about engineers and designing shit that can't be maintained.
Right.
Well, the previous Kia that I had, the headlights like to go out a lot, right? But there's like the big one and the small one, and the small one, the turning one, like to go out. And the problem is, one side I can get it, but the other side I would have to cripple my hand to be able to twist the fucking light bulb to get it in place, you know? But the other side, not so problem, is because where the battery box was, is like I couldn't get my hand in place to get a good grip on the thing to twist it. But like you could do it. It's just everything hurt to do it, but you can get it done, you know?
Sure. And yes, Chrome Dome, you are correct. You will be blamed.
Yeah, and that's the thing. You know, like you can't be nice. You can't. The problem with certain people is that they ask you preliminary questions, like, what's the time, just to see if you'll talk to them, and then they use that as an open invitation to say, "Hey,
if somebody asks me the time and they got a cell phone in their hand, I'm gonna fucking punch them in the throat."
Well, the thing, yeah, go on.
Here's something you're going to find really insulting, and then I'm going to duck out because I got things I want to do tomorrow.
Sure.
Besides look up the inside of my eyebrows, and hopefully those two dingleberries are not going to start their shit for a little bit, so I can actually get some sleep. But
just call the police if there's a rape in progress.
Oh fuck! I just lost my train.
Dude, just do it.
No, I just lost my train of thought. I just had a Biden.
You were talking to me about something.
Oh,
it doesn't matter.
Did he just say thought?
Thought. Oh my God! Not the thought. No, don't do it. Don't do it.
Oh man. That's my sweet little Aaliyah in my comic book.
Her arms are too long and she's too skinny.
I can't remember what it was I was going to say now. I don't know where the fuck that went. All right, I'm going to go ahead and duck out. getting late enough here that I might be able to get some sleep
while
before they
you
start
can.
the shits. So
Take care,
thanks for letting me join you. I hope you have a good one.
Cheers.
And
All right.
Calliope,
And like Calliope agrees, just call the police, tell them there's a rape in progress. I think you need to investigate.
yeah,
Aaliyah's actually pretty muscular in the legs, but just me.
and Chrome Dome, you're not wrong.
Mm-mm.
You all have a good night, gentlemen.
Take care,
Take
man.
care.
Sure,
Not
brother.
that gentleman actually fits most of the people on this panel properly, but you all have a
Be
good
good,
one.
man.
You too,
Take care.
man.
All right.
What is going on here? I
Let's
gotta
get some.
Is that the do not disturb? No, that's the timer.
Let's get something new going on here.
Yeah. You don't want to hear about me talking about boring shit.
Well, then why are you talking?
It's because I have no friends, and when I try to talk to my brother, his kids always come out in the background and they're yelling and screaming. They only seem to ask him questions when I'm on the phone with him. You know?
Well, because he's on the phone with somebody. That's why they do it.
Yeah, I know. I think
It's just like a cat when
I
you're
think it's-
taking a shit and they want to come in the bathroom with you.
Yeah, and it's like that with them, and the you know, in a weird in a way, like I'm really happy for my brother. You know?
And I'm very insulted that you said you have no friends.
Well, like no friends to hang out with, like in real life person, like right now.
Oh, really? Do you want to hang out with friends in a sauna or something? Is that what your fucking deal is?
Yeah, that would be nice. You know, to sweat
No,
it
that's
out.
fucking wrong. That's just gay.
No, it's gay to call back the next morning.
What the fuck
Ed,
is that?
you're on point, sir. Thank you.
Oh my god, man.
No, it's not gay.
Hey, we got Chrome Dome. Ah!
Oh my god, man.
That's awesome.
Y'all are
I
crazy.
love it.
No,
Oh.
it's just
Oh, god damn, turn around.
it's just he's got the whole, like, you know,
He's got kids, man.
he's got kids. That's all it is.
Yeah.
You know, and I'm just the guy that has to realize that people don't have the time like that anymore. And like when I say, yeah, I got friends, I got you guys, I got my online friends and stuff like
I
that.
was going to say, it's insulting that you say you have no friends and you're here talking to us.
Well, you're like,
Oh, we're not real friends?
your online friends.
I mean, last time I checked, I was real. I mean,
Yeah, I know you guys
Well,
are real.
you know,
You,
occasionally
well, I mean,
some of us show up on the camera.
well, no, you guys are friends and everything. It's just
giving you shit, dude.
I know, I'm just playing along a little bit. But as much as I like, but I also like my private space too. You know what I mean?
Sure.
It's like this. Customer service happens when I'm outside the apartment, you know, and I have to talk to people and do the things that I have to do. But when I get inside the apartment or going to the apartment, customer service has ended.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just like, just because I'm trying to be, I'll be polite, but I'm working that whole, like, you know, like, I don't care what your reasoning is. Like, I'm not going to really just help you unless I feel inspired for some reason to help you. But like, if you played me in the past like that, I'm not going to be like jumping at the chance to really help you, you know?
Calliope, I don't think that means what you think it means.
Who share their flesh, we understand. Are you on the drugs? Are you on the drugs?
She's on the Tylenol.
She's on the drugs.
I think it's affecting her poorly.
Oh. Oh, by the way, I got back to a little bit of my calorie counting again, so things are working well on that front, you know.
Well, and who was it that was bitching about calorie count? Oh no, it was Mando doing that.
No, it was Doc. He
or
wasn't.
Doc was doing it.
No, he was saying that you didn't necessarily need to do that, but I countered with the fact that that at least for me, that if I don't have like some semblance of like what I'm eating, then I'll just eat like everything, And it's true, you don't really necessarily need to calorie count to lose weight.
Drugs, I swear.
That's all. God damn it, Chrome Dome.
You just need to but you also have to be in tune with what you're eating as well. Like you can't.
The big thing about calorie counting is just to get a approximation of the calories that you're intaking, and are you going to burn them?
Essentially, yeah. And the thing
that's really what it's about.
And some people like to focus on the macro side, and I'm not trying to do all that. I try to mostly focus on more of the balanced situation, and
sure,
and that works out just fine for me. But I like to eat, and I got
if you're gonna eat though, you got to get out and you got to do something active.
Yeah, I do that. I walk like my 5 miles. I work out. I lift weights, and maybe
dude, she won't date you. Okay, just get over it, Chrome Dome.
Maybe you can. I don't know, man.
No. The big thing is, if you're gonna eat a 4,000 calorie lasagna dinner, you better be going to do a 26-mile rucksack march.
Or be hiking in the hills of Afghanistan or something like that, where you're eating like 3 or 4.
You better be trying to burn that shit off. If you're going to eat like that, you got to fucking go out and burn it.
Yeah. So and all that good stuff. And I think it wasn't necessarily for me the hamburger that made the cholesterol go up. I think more or less what made it go up was the high fat content.
Cholesterol is bullshit.
I know
Forget it.
I know, but and the doctor's going to probably come up to me and tell me, you're going to probably need to take these fucking pills. And I'm going to say,
tell the doctor to stick it in his fucking ass.
Well, the thing is like, I'm working on it. I think everything is
going right here. Right here. Listen to Calliope. You're doing way better than you think.
I thank you, Calliope. That's why I say you need to get your ham license, though.
No, she don't want to talk to you on the fucking radio, dude. Just get over it.
Just had some. We could get I'll probably get the digital stuff set back up again. Well, I got to get the computer all set up for the FT8 again, which isn't hard. I just got to push a few fucking buttons. But I got to turn on the computer and update everything and all that. But
I've never understood the FT8.
Well, it's basically it's like
you're saying fucking Morse code over a digital fucking signal. It's no more than mesh core or mesh-tastic and whatever.
I like it.
And it's harder to do.
I can do it.
Everybody can do it if they figure out how to do it.
Yeah, it's a bit of a learning curve, but once you get past that, it's
so
fine.
is the mesh-tastic and the mesh core.
Yeah, but the problem with the mesh-tastic is that I don't have the fucking money to put the shit together.
What? It's $50.
Where do you get a mesh-tastic that's $50?
Dude, are you fucking kidding me?
No.
Holy fuck. Right here, dude. Right here.
No, hold on. I'm not looking at that right now. What?
$56 for this. This is a mesh-tastic node.
Then what are those kits that I see that are like over all that money for?
How much are they?
Oh, a lot. They have everything with it though. Like, what do you need with that? You need
You don't need anything with this. You just fucking attach it to your phone through Bluetooth.
And you can set the nodes anywhere.
Yes. These things are fucking cheap as shit. I've got another one. This is a mesh core. This costs $25 with a 3,000 amp hour battery on it. That's why it's got the black hair ties on it.
Is it? Oh, here we go. Mesh core. Why are these sites in the UK?
Because that's where the mesh course started. Meshtastic started in the United States. And they're not, you don't need a license for any of them. Fuck you. Fuck you.
Yes, I know. I need a node. Oh.
Calliope, don't worry about being a ham radio fan. It's a joke anyway. It's very effective in certain situations, so. And a needed thing.
Well, I see an AliExpress Meshtastic.
Do not do anything with AliExpress.
I need the Chinese people to take my money.
Stupid.
I need them to take my money. How about that?
No, you need to use Amazon and quit fucking around. Or go direct to the manufacturers.
How about eBay?
Okay, so here's your manufacturers. Seed Studios. That's this one. Seed with 3 E's. Okay? Go there. And if you want to go cheaper, you can go with the Canadian equivalent, which is the Heltec.
Hold on, I see it. Seed Studio. Where are the? Well, these are just like the boards and stuff.
No, they're not. They're even more.
Well, I want the device. I don't want. Oh, okay. I see it now. It's $42.90. Okay.
Yeah.
That little unit you had was
that's a WIO tracker. WIO tracker.
Pro. L1 Pro.
L1 Pro.
Yeah. Okay. Well, fucking hell. God, tell me I'm spending money before I even make it. What the fuck is wrong with
you? Need to earn your money, then buy your toy and play with it. It's really easy to set up. I don't know how much coverage you have in your area. Here in the Pacific Northwest, it's pretty decent.
Well, we have a lot of people in the club that do it, and there's a lot of people in the area that probably do have it. So I bet you more than anything, I could probably get connected and start yapping at people. But I want to.
The biggest thing with Meshtastic and MeshCore is it's a text-based emergency communication system that's off-grid. Primarily. You can use it to talk to people, but don't abuse it. So
they're like quick little message. Hey, this is a test. Is everything working?
Test. Hey, you hearing me? And then, hey, what about the meat? There's a lot of guys up here that do that.
Well, I mean, you do some. Well, I mean, you keep to common decency basically on that.
Exactly.
Side. Are we the only twos left in the stream?
No. Outlaw's here.
Outlaw's here. Okay, cool. I was wondering.
Yeah, he's waiting for you to leave so he can really start yelling at me. Yeah, he's going to start yelling at me here really quick.
No, I'm still here. I'm just listening to y'all talk, man. Like,
I've been wanting to mess with that Meshtastic stuff, but like ham radio, Pokemon cards, all that stuff.
Oh no, dude, the Meshtastic and the MeshCore shit, it's cheap.
I'm gonna tell you right now, Ed. I'm gonna tell you right now, Pokemon cards, you're gonna get into some money. Because that's turned into nothing more than a gambling addiction for people.
Well, yeah, and for me, and I notice that, and I understand that myself. And here's the thing that I realize. Not to get too boring with the cards, I'll just try to make it shorter and more concise. With the amount of cards that I have left to finish the master set that I'm working on, I figure that just in the card prices alone, I need about probably roughly $800 to $1,000 to complete the cards that I need to get just in raw card prices to throw in the damn thing. Yeah. Well, get used to it, buddy. We talk about a lot. So anyway, and it's just like I can't justify that, I can't justify
Pokemon, the cards that people buy, it's not justifiable because at the end of the day, all those cards are just cardboard with pictures on them, and it's like
with a glossy coating.
Well, I don't understand how people can spend that kind of money on cardboard. Even when I was growing up, I was like, why are these things so damn high? Like baseball cards and football cards and all that. Like, why do people spend stupid money on this crap? It was just a card game.
Well, the thing is, it's like then what you have is that then you end up with the bulk. People don't tell you about the bulk. If you got a collector at any level,
No. You're thinking about it the wrong way. It's always about you've got something special.
Yeah.
That you kept, and you kept it pristine for so long that now it's collectible. It's just like that fucking Babe Ruth signature on a baseball. That's exactly what it's about. It's like, oh my God, I need this. They don't know why they need it, but they want it. They think it's worth money. It's the same fucking bullshit.
Well, I'm in the Hot Wheels world.
Right. It's the same fucking thing.
It's scalpers in that too. And it's like, the cheaper
It's
the
people,
hobby,
the more money gets into it.
The cheaper it is to buy the pieces of the hobby, which is, Hot Wheels are like $1 a piece. Trading cards are like $2 to $3 a pack. Something like that.
Yeah.
If you can buy it cheap and buy bulk, which is what these scalpers do, they go in the store and they buy every bit of it that they see within eyesight, which pisses me off. Or then you have like Walmart employees or somebody like that, bust boxes
They're scalping it off the top.
And then they go on eBay or they go on Amazon and they mark it up to like $50 to $100. It's like, Jesus Christ, how's this not a scam?
It is.
Do you know that they're doing that with the Pop-Tarts apparently?
Fuck yeah, they are.
I wouldn't doubt it.
No, they take the the Pokemon edition Pop-Tarts.
Yeah.
And they like charge double or triple the price. And then the problem is like not that they're doing it, it's the problem is that people are buying it.
Right. Right. Well, not long ago, I'll bring up Dragon Ball Z. I know nobody here likes it, but
I do. I like Dragon Ball Z, but I don't really follow it anymore. It's gotten really crazy.
Well, I can give a shit less. I just don't understand it.
Well, here a few years ago, about a year or two ago, they come out with Dragon Ball Z collectible cereal. Like the boxes were collectible. They had like each character on it. So people were going around to all these stores, like filming themselves, go to different stores trying to find these boxes and trying to buy them. And then when they would, they put it on eBay. The box, the cereal box was like maybe a couple dollars, $2 or $3, like however much cereal is. And
Calliope's got it.
A Calliope, I do that too. Okay, I also like the other stuff. That's the problem.
So anyway, the cereal boxes, you buy those cereal boxes for like what, about $3, $4 a box, however much cereal is. The typical
shit, they're like $8, $9 now.
Well, anyway, these people were buying them and then going on there and selling them for like $25, $50 plus shipping and handling. I'm like, who the fuck is buying this crap? And come to find out,
the funny part is they were eating the cereal and getting sick too because it was all fucking rotten. That was funny.
Yeah, people are stupid, man.
It's kind of like back at when,
like eating the gum out of the fucking the fucking cards, man. Why would you eat that gum, man? That shit is hard as fuck when you get it.
That reminds me of when we had the gas scares a couple years back, and people were filling up all sorts of containers full of gasoline.
Oh yeah.
The trash bags.
I remember that, yeah. And then the trash bags were melting.
Well, the thing is like what people didn't realize is that because they panicked, we ran out. So if you didn't panic and act like a jackass, everybody would still be able to wipe their ass.
Well, that's what was happening with the toilet paper and the Lysol spray here about a year or two ago when COVID hit.
Yeah, were losing their fucking mind. They were overbuying it and trying to scalp fucking toilet paper.
I'm like, dude, people selling Lysol on fucking eBay for like $25 a can. I'm like, y'all are goddamn stupid.
They used to use corn cobs to scrub their ass.
That's true. Why use your hands when you can scratch your asshole out?
Yeah.
I'm like, why the fuck would people hoard toilet paper and fucking Lysol spray?
Because they're stupid. And they're not even using the good Lysol spray, the old Lysol. The shit that smells like a hospital.
Yeah.
I've got some of that shit. It's brown as fuck.
You can,
And
if
you
you
put less than a half ounce in a gallon of water, and that stuff will fucking sterilize everything.
I have like you can use a little bit of bleach in the water and
10% solution.
Yeah,
and-
well, yes, Calliope. It was 6 years ago, but what I was talking about was the point was, why was they hoarding toilet paper like retards? Like,
Because they're retards.
you know, if you're gonna hoard anything, common sense, you'd think you'd hoard, you know, bread or cans of beans or
Flour, sacks of flour,
hey,
the things that are non-perishable items that can stay on the shelf for a long
dried
time.
milk.
hey, guys, in the corner that you can't see, I have a 50-pound sack of beans.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
And in another
You're
corner
going to
of
make some chili?
I could, but I want to go through my lentil. I could use the northern beans. I have actually, I have the meat. I have the ground beef and the thing. I can make a big ass pot of chili. Hey, I can do that at some point.
You've got northern beans? You talking northern whites?
Yeah,
Navy beans?
yeah.
Oh, no. You need to get ham hocks for those. Smoked ham hocks.
Oh,
And
Yeah.
red beans. And some red beans to mix in with it. Oh, God. Oh,
Well, the thing-
yeah.
well,
Outlaw knows what I'm talking about.
because you mentioned that, I'll probably will.
Throw some rice in there. Oh, yeah. Some Cajun spice.
I probably make my
And some shrimp. We're making gumbo now. Oh, I tell you what.
Hey, you know that too good to go stuff that I talk about sometimes?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I've been trying to get as much as I can off of the fucking the Whole Foods, and today
Sure.
I was able to pick up my first time pick up the fucking seafood package that they had, and what it was today was like 3 packs of smoked salmon.
Ooh, okay.
And I made a wrap tonight for dinner. And I just kind of threw it in one of those high pooping tortillas that make you poop a lot. And so that way, like, I knew the fish would clog me up, but the tortilla would help me shit it out.
Okay. It wasn't a tortilla. It was what do they call those? A pita bread thing?
Yeah. Well, no, it's like a Mission flour.
Yeah, it's the big ones. I know what you're talking about.
Yeah,
They're not big enough either.
Well, I mean, it's big enough for me to make a little wrap, and they're pretty soft, and you can actually make a decent burrito with it. The problem is that if you're going to eat them, I would really make sure that you only eat 1, maybe 2 a day. If you do that,
Put them together, and then put them in Ziploc bags. Run all the air out of them and freeze them. Make a huge batch of them. I used to do this shit all the time.
Yeah, I need to go through a batch of making burritos or something, breakfast burritos at some point.
The breakfast burritos, bean and cheese with peppers in it, the green chilies. Oh fuck yeah, those are good.
Yeah, I just I don't really use a recipe for the breakfast burritos. I just kind of like sausage, egg, and cheese, and I just cook it down, and then
that's all you need, man.
And I throw it in there, but now because I got off the keto, I can actually add things in there that I like potatoes and things like that, and it would probably make it. Actually, I might actually start. I might find my Sunday project, But what I tend to do is, like, when I get inspired to cook, I will like try to meal prep during that time as well. So like this week I was finally got myself a flavor injector, and I injected a chicken, and I roasted the chicken earlier in the week, and spatchcocked it, had it injected, lightly salted, vacuum sealed in the bag for about a day after all of that. And I do like a steam roast thing where, like, I got a rack and you put water in the pan. I put water in the pan, steam it from the bottom, crisp it from the top, so I get crispy skin, juicy chicken. And so that's really delicious to me, and it was fine. I got some of that left. And of course, because I've got all that water in the chicken fat, I just take that and make a peel off with the rice with that.
You can make it. Yeah, you could do that, or you can actually do that into chicken noodle soup too.
Yeah, so I use it for the rice a lot. So like if I'm
Mhm.
making a lot of chicken like that, where I do that method, then I have the water to make like a decent pot of rice,
That's not water. That's broth.
brothy water,
Mm-hmm.
and it's not like the most amazing flavor, but it's a lot better than just plain white rice
Right.
at the same time. But that my life isn't like exciting, but like in that sense of things, but like the day to day is not very exciting. But
Well, why do you want exciting?
okay,
Exciting sucks.
it is, and the thing I realized is like it's unstable. Exciting is unstable.
Mm-hmm.
It's not saying that you shouldn't have excitement or have fun things to do, but like if it isn't for work,
Make your choices of what those fun things are to do.
yeah. For me, it's worrying about. I'm not worried. It's kind of like a worry. I want to help, but I want to get it over with. I want to get over with field day already.
Oh, come. That is giving you that kind of anxiety.
A
You
little
need to
bit.
stop doing that,
Yeah. No,
or you need to change your attitude towards it.
no, I'm actually looking forward to it. It's just
Well, no. Your first statement right there says it all. You're have a
I,
problem with it. It's
I,
making you
I don't
anxious.
really like. I like the club and I don't like the club at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
Like yeah, and I always do this shit. Like I always have a good time when I'm there, and I'm like, what's all this bullshit?
Well,
And
here's the thing. What you're telling me, actually, you're actually giving me all the fucking tells. So you enjoy the camaraderie when you're there, and you have a good time participating with it, but it brings you a lot of anxiety to go to it. So here's what you need to do. You're going in there without a plan, dude. You don't have any kind of plan, do you? You're just going to show up and fucking participate, right?
well, I'm going to help him set up the radio run lines on the ground for a field day.
Okay.
And
So
I'm
so
probably
here you go. Here you go. Here you go. You just gave me everything you needed to do. Your job is to go in there and set up the radials and get the thing fucking set up. That's what you're there for. That's the only thing you're there for. And everything else is a bonus.
yeah, and I will.
So quit feeling anxious about it. This is your job. You know your job. You know you can do it. You know you can do it well.
Well enough.
No, you can do it well. Don't ever, ever think you're not worthy. This is the thing that's fucking with you, dude. You can do the job. You've done it before. You've done it well, and everything worked out okay. All you got to do is go in there with confidence. Let's go. Let's do this.
The no the one of the modes that I really liked, it was like around the first field day I participated with them, was the digital FT8 stuff. Like I didn't quite understand how to set it up, but I could understand well enough to push the fucking buttons,
Listen to Chrome Dome.
Chrome Dome. Thank you. And so and then eventually led to me learning it, here and all that. And so like what stresses me out about it is when people come up to you and say, "Oh yeah, just go get this or that," and just casually mention like anywhere between like a few $100 to $1,000 pieces of equipment that I just drop and go get.
Dude, don't listen to them. You're making it do with what you do is you turn it around on them. It's like, well, I didn't have to do that. All I need to do was spend this much money and I did this. Explain to them what you did that made it work.
Yeah, and so like I think it's going well for me. I got the I think the best I could do for the situation here. Part of it is also I'm thinking about the I don't think it's anything necessarily I'm doing wrong with the radio to contact my dad.
Mm-hmm.
I just don't think the radio necessarily likes to contact. I got to get the right antenna for it.
Mm-hmm.
And so I just haven't found the right antenna. But what it is good for is if I can get the CW program set up, I could probably start coding to my dad. Yeah, that's right. People just love to. I'll tell you that. I don't know if Callipy knows
Yep.
that I make the armor. You know I make the armor, right? Have I showed you my chainmail before? I'm not going to show it to you because it's fucking heavy and I don't feel like dragging it over. But and plus I now I'm upset with myself because I don't know where I put my coif. Anyway, I'll find it eventually or when I give a shit to find it. But the guy was like I had my like shitty little pliers that I got used to. One was a needle nose and one was a flathead pliers that I used, you know, to help me twist the links. And this guy was like telling me at one point, "Oh, why don't you get the ones with more comfortable handles and da 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 da?" And I'm like, "Oh, so you want to spend my money for me?"
Mm-hmm.
You know, you think it's uncomfortable. It's not uncomfortable for me. You know,
Right. I've made it work.
It works for me, and it's just. It's the whole anxiety thing, you know, like it makes you want to listen to every fucking person out there, and then it makes you doubt yourself, you know.
Well, yeah, it's all the little mouses in your ear.
Yeah, and it's just like
it's a hard thing to drown them out by yourself.
Yeah, I mean, it's just.
And you do that by being true to what you want and what you're doing. The chainmail is a good one. I gave up on it a long time ago. I used to do a lot of chainmail.
I didn't tell you, Tommy. A while back, I went to a Comic-Con with it on.
Mm-hmm.
And some of the people remarked on it and things like that. The Comic-Con, I'm going to be honest, it was a kind of a glorified swamp meet by the time I got there. I should have went there like the day that it opened so I could talk to the maybe the people that were there actually and stuff like that. There was a few people there. A little bit of like it was a little
the problems with Comic-Cons is they've turned into furry tournaments.
Well, there wasn't really. I think there was a few Furies here, but
there was a bunch of furries there. You didn't know they were there.
Yeah, well, I mean, no offense.
The SCA is dead.
The what?
The SCA.
SCA?
SCA, Society of, what was it? Society of SCA.
Is that the medieval shit?
Yeah, they're dead.
I tried talking to them back when the coup was going on. I briefly made contact with supposedly the regional person.
Society of Anachronism or something. I can't remember exactly what the thing was.
But the thing is, it's like, I don't want to go through all of that. And all the places where they're actually at, they're all far away.
Well, and the other thing is, they're all a bunch of fucking Wiccan idiots.
The only thing that I would be willing to participate in, but I would have to like make time to go to basically Charlotte. That there's I think the studios out there where they do the medieval MMA.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, do I really want to dress up in armor and beat the shit out of other people and swords and shit?
No, it used to be you could go to events, Ren Fair events, and show up with your armor and a peace tie on your sword, an actual sword. The peace tie being a leather tie that kept it in its holster.
Yeah, they had a problem with my Warhammer. I couldn't even bring it into the fucking Ren Fair.
Yeah, that a lot of them have problems with a lot of shit. I've got a short sword that they made me put a peace tie on.
Well, like I don't have like they needed a plastic tube on the spiky part of the fucking
Mm-hmm.
And I didn't have that, so I had to walk it back to the car, and I wasn't going to cause any problems, so I put it back in the car.
Sure.
Whatever, they can eat a dick, even though I bought it at the same fucking fair like 2
Right.
years ago prior.
Right.
No, actually, what it is I bought it, and the people forged it and mailed it to me.
Mm-hmm.
And the thing's fucking awesome. But I went there and it was all good and everything. But the fucking, what is it? The Comic-Con that I was at, it was basically a glorified swap meet. And it was like, and I was like, and at one point they had like a bunch of snacks there, right? And I'm like looking at all these snacks and everything. I'm like, well, shit, I can go down to the Asian market in the next town over and
buy the same shit for cheaper.
Probably. I mean, they did have a lot of variety of different things.
Sure.
There that you probably couldn't get at the Asian market, but like
you get ask the Asian market to get it for you.
Pretty sure they get
No, the fucking Comic-Cons are nothing more than a bunch of furries and freaking weirdos anymore. They literally have lost their way.
The one I was
you laugh out loud, but it's true.
They were a little less than organized, I should say. And I could deal with all the stuff. But I was hoping to find like, well, I did find like some D&D stuff, but like not like, I was hoping like it would have been a long shot, but I was hoping that maybe I could have run into a session to where I could have sat down and participated in something.
Good luck with that, man.
But the problem is like, even to trying to find the right group, you got to deal with a bunch of fucking weirdos and be friends with people. And to even be a part of a group, you have to literally be willing to become friends with these people.
Right. And most of them are degenerates.
And I'm not like unwilling to make friends with anybody, but like at the same time, it's kind of like it seems like one of the unwritten rules of D&D. You got to already have like kind of a group of friends that are kind of into it to kind of do it, And I got
and you've got to have a network of people that are good with the same idea.
Yeah. So I got a few things to help me out with my journey. Unfortunately, the Callipy, fuck no.
No, Callipy, you can go back and go to sleep.
You go to sleep here. Please remember to make your own decision, learn from it, and ignore your distractors.
Well, Callipy, you shared your home with me, and you have a beautiful place. And if you actually have issues with neighbors that are doing something stupid, I will help you fix them.
Hey, I am investing, Callipy, so like maybe not as much as I need to, but like I am like not. Hey, take care. Hey, Memorial Day, we're remembering all the people that got yanked. Mm-hmm. Yeah, gotcha. I guess I got to call my dad on Monday. I guess I can go get some hot dogs or something like that.
Well, if you want to do something special, go and do a parade with the Memorial people. Wear your uniform.
I'm going to tell you what the fuck I'm going to do. I'm going to do the same thing I fucking do every fucking day. I'm going to get up, eat, go walk, eat some more, probably go to fucking work and watch a bunch of fucking YouTube.
Okay.
And
you can do that.
Yeah.
I'm going to put up a fucking antenna for Meshtastic tomorrow.
Oh, that's fantastic.
And it's probably going to turn into a repeater. Well, a router, as they call them, but yeah.
We're too far away for if I connected one here, it wouldn't reach up. No, you're on the other side of the United.
We can connect through MQTT. I don't understand that altogether yet, but it is something I'm working on.
It's essentially the idea is it's a repeater where like one connects to another unit, sort of yada yada yada.
And well, the MQTT is over the internet. So it connects the mesh networks over the internet.
But you're talking through the Meshtastic.
Yes.
It's the same thing with the fucking radio shit.
Mm-hmm.
I don't.
It's like what they call them, the land stars or What the fuck are the name of those things?
Well, the technology is fascinating how they make it work, but like I don't read terribly too much more into that, you know. But it is interesting how like I can produce.
Yes, Jessic Twilight Park.
No.
No, there's no bark in there.
No, but it's just interesting like how you could take a signal and transmit it over, and like, can you imagine if more and more people started with these little fucking networks? You almost
Mhm.
you almost would
It
need
turns into a cell network before you know it,
and
and
then
it's not cell; it's radio.
and then and the FCC
Well,
would
it's
like,
cell. Actually, cell is radio, but it's not connected to a grid.
yeah, it's sophisticated digital shit.
It's not sophisticated at
I'm
all.
talking
It's
about,
actually really stupid.
The
Cell
fuck?
is very sophisticated.
that's what I meant.
Okay.
So, what was Mando saying? He was gonna say something.
Mando ain't here. He got
Mando.
he planned.
Allah, I keep missing you two fucks up.
Oh my God, Outlaw! Are you pissed yet?
So what the
He's
fuck are
asleep.
you faggots talking about? I'm just kidding.
No, he ain't
No.
asleep.
No, I'm just
So when are we gonna get the bus side vagina? Huh?
Wait, what?
When are we gonna get the bus sized vagina?
I'm not doing it.
Just kidding you. What was the one fucking? What was the one banner? You're not gonna get a school bus sized.
penis.
No.
We were talking about this by this penis for Andrea,
No.
the walking.
You will
won.
not. You will not getting school bus penis Andrea. God damn it! Yeah, that was what it was.
Yeah.
We're not playing that one, by the way. We're just gonna stick with one I got.
No information shared at NDSRS, and we are concerned in our coverage of any videos. Go fuck off if this hurts your feelings or fake genitalia. Speaking of fake genitalia, do you see
I
that?
love that one. That one's awesome. I hope you use that, Outlaw.
What's up?
The banner I've got going right now. I hope you use it.
An NDA source, and as always, we have transformation in our coverage of any video share. Go the fuck off. If this hurts your feelings or fake genitalia,
yeah,
genitalia.
I love that. That was my fucking swan song statement that I made.
Yeah.
And you know what? I haven't had any fucking copyright or anything bullshit recently.
It's because you're small. If you were like,
well, yeah, nobody's paying attention to me. Nobody cares about me.
It's why it's not like I stopped my streaming thing. It's just that I frankly got bored of playing games, you know. And
well, the games you were playing weren't bringing anybody in there to interact with.
Well, I mean, I have to have fun with the game too.
Sure,
and
that's what I'm getting at, man.
And also the
fucking Discord is a bitch.
But the big part is like nobody was really coming over except the scammers and shit.
Sure.
And that's happens with the nature of work that if you're trying to do all that. And I know what I need to do. The problem is that I don't. And it's just like you have to be consistent with the stuff. You have to be on it like almost at or around the same time, like every day if you really want to make it into something.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like you have to keep doing that. Like I don't know if you know who ever heard of Goose Wayne. You ever heard of Goose Wayne?
Mm-mm.
Well, apparently he was on YouTube for like 10 years and before he actually started to make it.
Oh my God, Chrome Dome. Sorry.
Andrea, go to the OBGYN.
Did you guys watch the or the fucking Wienermobile fucking Indy 500 bullshit today?
What was that? What was all about that?
They had 6 Wienermobiles on the fucking Indy 500 track racing around at 35 miles an hour. It was the most painfully stupid thing I've ever seen in my goddamn life.
Why was it stupid?
Because there was a bunch of fucking Wienermobiles racing around in the 500's racetrack. That's fucking stupid.
Couldn't they go faster?
Wienermobiles show up and they sell hot dogs. They don't race around the Indy 500 racetrack.
So you're sad that they weren't passing out the sausage?
No, they were passing out the sausage at 35 fucking miles an hour, 6 of them. And it was just fucking painful.
I bet they had a great time.
They were talking about how the one Wienermobile had a longer tail on it. In other words, a longer wiener, and it made it more aerodynamic, and that's why it was winning. That's how bad it was, dude.
Damn.
Yeah, it was fucking pathetic.
I don't know why that sounds like it'd be funny.
Yeah, and here you go. Well, it was funny for about 5 minutes, and then it was just pathetic because the fucking announcers just kept going with all the explanations of why this was so fucking cool, and this guy was winning and this guy wasn't, and
Oh, it sounds like you had.
You know what? I'd rather fuck my sister.
Ugh.
That's how bad it was. And I don't want to fuck my sister. I hate that bitch.
Hmm.
I just wanted to gate my eyes out, man. Jesus Christ, this is fucking dumb.
Wait.
I didn't get involved. I didn't get on the internet and start, raping their asses for being stupid. I wanted to, but I didn't do it. I was a good man. Outlaw. I was a good boy. I was a good boy. You know what I'm talking about, man. Oh, fuck. It was bad. Well, the Indy 500 has always been a joke anyway.
The Indy 500?
Yeah.
Didn't they get more woke over time?
Well, it was the replacement for F1 in the United States because F1 wouldn't allow the United States to be involved because they were European and they were bad.
It stopped when they started. This is the thing about it. When they stopped making the sport, more sport and less business, when it switched to bureaucracy and sponsorship dollars and politicking, that's pretty much when it died.
It was about the same time NASCAR started dying, actually.
NASCAR started dying when the sponsorship started coming in.
Yeah. When they took out Winston and Marlboro, NASCAR died.
Because any time that you have sponsorship dollars come into a sport, it turns into politics.
Yep.
Masquerading as entertainment. That's what's happened to every single one of them. What the fuck?
Yep.
Tommy was taking a piss.
Of course I was. Come on. You should be used to that now.
That we are.
Did it make you horny?
No.
That wiener's longer and it will just glide through. Exactly what they were saying, Chrome Dome.
Well, that's why I won't watch baseball. That's why I won't watch football. That's why I won't watch basketball. I don't watch NASCAR anymore. It all can go die because it is not a sport anymore. It is a political business masquerading as a sport.
I don't watch anything with pumpkin pushing.
That was it's unfortunate though. I guess for me, some of the few areas that are still kind of cool or like if I can get I need to watch some medieval MMA. I got the fucking just like the fucking
Well, let me stop you. Who's left here? Who's
just
left?
Us three.
Well, Chrome Dome's here.
Oh, okay.
So who's left in the chat? because I'm going to take this to YouTube because I need to get my N-word out.
I thought you were on YouTube already.
Yeah, I need to get off of YouTube so I can get my N-word out.
Oh, okay.
It made you wet. Chrome Dome, do you want a fucking link? Are you going to join us in the after chat? You don't have to show yourself on the screen. You can just be part of it. You don't even have to have, well, you have to have a microphone or a camera to join because that's the way StreamYard works. But you don't have to talk or say anything. We know you're a fucking retard, so it's all good. Everybody laughs. He's going to tell me I'm a fucking dick. I don't care. All right, let me get that fucking link up for that piece of shit. God damn it.
Why do they put all this stuff in?
There we go. Here is the StreamYard link. Join the chat if you like. Gentlemen, ladies, anyone. But I am going to end the YouTube channel because we are about to get really ballistically stupid.
All right. Well,
It's going to get dark in here.
giggity.
Giggity, giggity,
Gentlemen,
giggity.
there's going to be a lot of videos. There's going to be a lot of silliness. We'll see you all soon on the far side. Ending the stream now.